Okay, you guys. So hold on. Got something in my eye. All right. So I'm gonna have to put my glasses on. Hold on. I ain't want to have to put my glasses on, but I'm gonna have to, just in case you guys comment. I want to be able to read the comments. I'll just have to read them and squint and stuff. But this reading is for cancers. You guys had. Sorry if I'm. Hold on. Let me redo this. Give me a moment, guys, while I kind of prepare. There we go. I like that. Anyhow, this reading is for you guys because you had the most views in the general reading. So I hope everybody can hear. I hope you guys will be able to hear me very well, okay? I plan to I plan to go kind of quickly. Well, I don't really have a reason to rush, but I just don't want to bore anyone. Um, but yes, so I already pulled the cards for you all. They've actually been pulled for a while now. So right now, I was about to get ready to shuffle for the clarifying cards. Okay. So I'm going to do that while I'm waiting on a few more Cancerians to come on through. Remember, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone, but that's okay. Those who I know it's meant for, it will. So as I opened the deck, I saw the Knave of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands, and oh no, it's not. It's the Page, in my opinion, and the Knight of Swords. Okay. So let's see, what energy is that making me feel like? Messages coming in, possibly about feeling mentally blocked or mentally stuck. Okay. Some of you guys could be just like blah right now. The next card I saw was the Ten of Wands, and again, the Knave of Wands was at the bottom at that time. Yeah, so you guys could have, you know, you could be tired of something. You could have been putting in a whole hell of a lot of work. You guys could have been working really hard for something. And I don't know why, but I'm literally hearing planning. I just heard you guys could be working really hard trying to plan something. It could be having something to do with something that you're passionate about, life, work, purpose. It could be creative endeavors and things like that. Okay. I've got the Queen of Wands showing up here, and still at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Page of Wands. So I feel like some of you guys, the devil is showing itself right now, too. Um, some of you guys could have recently made a decision that could have been like you taking action, you taking back control of, I'm hearing, your life, or at least something that's creative. Okay. Something that has something to do with creative endeavors, passionate things, something that you have a great deal. I'm hearing resilience as well. That word just popped up. Okay, so I'm gonna stop shuffling. We still got the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Hmm. Hmm. So the Queen of Pentacles actually just. Hi, Joy. How you doing? The Queen of Pentacles just flew out of the deck before I even got a chance to really start to, say my intentions and my prayers like I normally like to do. But I feel like Spirit already knows what I do and how I move. And it fell out on top of the card that came out for you guys when it comes to your love reading that says finances and career. Okay. Also, let me let you guys know that the Cancer could be found anywhere in your chart. It could be, you could be a sun, moon, Cancer, rising. I don't care what a Cancer is, it's going to apply to you in some way. Okay. And if you're led to just watch this, you could be dealing with a person who's got these placements in their chart. It's for you. Okay. I didn't have the name of anything. Joy says, I'm so good. And you, girl, you and me both. You and me both. I definitely want to hear what you so good. What is it? What's going on? What's going on? But yeah, so the Queen of Pentacles came out and it flew out over the over the finances and career card from the Romance Angels deck. So I'm gonna leave it there. But moving on, Spirit, why is the nothing will come of this situation? What is the situation involving for Cancer? Let's get into it. So your foundational cards, the first cards that I pulled about the energy, I pulled from the Moonology deck. And the bottom of that deck was the card that says, "You are good enough, Cancer. You are good enough." Okay. And this is already resonating with me because I literally I made a painting where I was with my ex at the time living in Cincinnati, Ohio. And I was literally going through it, y'all, emotionally. It was a very tedious lesson that I think I needed to learn in life about the fact that I'm enough. Um, so much so that that's what my painting said. I was crying as I was doing this painting. I was angry. I was so mad. I gotta be real transparent real quick. I had actually gone through his phone. I have never in my life, and I kid you not, never in my life had I gone through a man's phone that I was dealing with or that I was interested in. Never felt compelled to do that. Now, at the same time, I hadn't had very many very serious relationships either. And this man and I were cohabitating and living as if we were a married couple. Long story short, went through the guy's phone, saw things that he had been saying to the other wife about me and that the other wife had said about me. And it was just like, it was basically confirmation of so many things that I already felt in my spirit. Okay. It was like I didn't even have to have it, but I did it anyways. And I got what I was looking for. Okay. Long story short, I went in the next room pissed. I was livid. So that's why I was crying. Um, and literally Spirit had me write, "I am enough" on a painting. And I've shared it on Facebook, but I don't know what you guys could be going through, but Spirit says that you are good enough. I feel like with Cancer, this is the Virgo energy right here. It says you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. So I feel like some of us could definitely have Virgo placements. For me, my Virgo is in Venus. And Joy says, "Oh no, girl, it's okay now. I'm over that." And, I'm okay. I'm okay. But I feel like, we got to go through these things so that we can have a very, very real testimony. So I'm not tripping no more. But that day, woo, moving on. My Venus is in Virgo. So some of you guys could also have a Venus in Virgo like I do. And it doesn't have to be with a relationship. It could be with anything. It could be with work. It could be with family, friends. It could just be your own personal relationship with yourself, Cancer. You guys could also, like I say, have Virgo placements in Venus or something. But or you can have Virgo in a really important place. So you guys could be feeling as if you're being really critical on yourself, possibly very hard. Um, I feel like what I know about Virgos is that Virgos are very analytical because they're always seeking perfection within themselves and within other people. And I'm not going to say that that's not possible because I think it is. It is. Your idea of perfection is definitely possible. But maybe you guys have not reached that for yourselves just yet. And I think that what the spirit is saying with the whole, especially with it being a full moon, some of you guys may need to release the idea that you're not enough, that you're not good enough, because spirit says, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, you are. You are. And I need y'all to know that. And I feel like that was huge. Now, the second bottom of the deck from the General Tarot was the Hanged Man energy, which is Piscean energy. Um, it can also deal with the moon energy, so the emotions. I feel like some of us are having to be in some stillness. We're having to be still right now. Energetically, I'm feeling having to spend some time in solitude, having to spend some time alone right now to get your thoughts together. I forgot to light my incense. I was supposed to been did that. I got a smell that I want to smell. Hold on, you guys. Give me a minute. Bottom of the deck, I'm seeing of wands. Not sure exactly why I was even led to look at that at the time, but Four of Wands is about creating stability. That's about a home life. Okay, that could be about the fact that some things might not be the way you want it to be at home. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, this could have something to do with a committed union, guys. This could have something to do with a committed union. If you guys have been here and this is already resonating with you, please do not hesitate to like the video. Oh, this is gonna smell so divine. Thank you, Spirit, for great smelling things. Okay, so moving on. The Piscean energy is about hi AK. Oh, thank you, Pookie. Thank you. Girl, that's when I be trying. That's when I be trying. But yeah, you guys are in this energy of, and I don't know, like whenever I pulled y'all cards, maybe now 2 weeks ago. And I have learned that whenever I'm not pressed to pull cards, um, even after I've already, or not to pull them, but to do the reading, even after I've already pulled them, there's still some things that have yet to be revealed. There are still some things that I personally, messages even that I have to get from spirit that's going to play a part in the reading itself for each of the signs. Okay. So I don't know. You guys could definitely still be in this energy somewhere as well. Pisces moon. Wow. Pisces moon. It says your connection is unstable. Please wait while we're trying to connect. Guys, am I still here? I mean, can you guys still hear me and see me? If you can, either thumbs up the video or you can type something in the chat to let me know that you guys can still hear and see me. Okay. I don't, Spirit, work with me here. I know I'm in this back room, but please work with me. Let's let the connection be stable for the remainder of the time that I'm doing these readings. This is only going to be for Cancer. Then I'm going to stop this one and I'm going to come back on. I'm going to do bonus readings for Aries. And give me a moment. And Aquarius. You guys all had Cancer, Aquarius, and Aries. Those had the most views, okay? Okay, so Joy says it's good now. Okay, cool. Thank you, Joy. So I'm going to go ahead and hop into the reading itself. So the first two cards that wound up coming out of the Moonology deck, talking about surrounding energies for this reading for Cancer, was nothing will come of this situation. And it says void, of course, moon. Okay. So learned about that is that basically at this point, you can't, it's gone through its all of its stages and it's on its way back around to start over again. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it says. The void, of course, moon could be about. I could be wrong. I feel like I'm not 100 about that, so don't quote me. But what I definitely pick up from this is that this is where I'm getting the whole idea of, okay, at this point, it's time to be still. And not like be still as in not doing anything, but right now you can go back to the drawing board about plans that you may have had. You can go back to the drawing board about some, I'm hearing ideals even that you've had, whether it's regarding yourself or other people or the type of lifestyle you want to lead or the type of job or work that you want to do, Cancer, okay? It's saying that right now, maybe you guys could be pushing too hard for something. And remember, I saw the 10 of Wands. So some of you guys could be working really hard to the point to where you're exhausted, you're tired. And it seems like nothing is happening right now in the time frame that you want it to, okay? But the beautiful thing is the second card to come out, it says your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So what that's telling me is that I feel like you cannot look at your situation at face value right now. That's the vibe I'm hearing, and that's what I'm feeling. With this void, of course, moon, and then right behind it, your hard work is paying off. Void, of course, it can seem like nothing is happening. It can seem like nothing is moving right now. But I feel like that's an illusion. And this is Piscean energy, and Pisces is a sign that is known for things not actually being what they appear. Ooh, wow. Guys, I'm telling you, this is a love reading. Oh, I already know it is a love reading. That's what y'all, this is a love reading. And so this is going to apply directly to somebody's relationship. Some of you guys could either be arguing with somebody in conflict, or you guys could be literally broken up from someone right now. Meanwhile, you could be trying to focus on other things that you want to do in life, and you are progressing to a degree, but there's something, I feel like this stillness and this stagnation that you feel in the relationship department, in the union department, because that's not going anywhere, or it feels like it's not going anywhere. I think that some of you guys could be getting really bummed about that at this time. But Spirit is saying, your hard work is paying off. I feel like with it following a new moon as well, there's something new that's getting ready to come in. Spirit, let's get the what's going on with the void of course moon. What was going on in the situation? So this is the Knight of Cups energy. So you guys could have either recently met someone and you can feel like nothing is popping with this person. Like nothing is happening. Do they even like me? Are they even feeling me? Some of you guys could be actually waiting to hear a message from someone that you care about who could be in Capricorn. Some of you guys could be waiting or expecting an apology and it hasn't come yet, maybe. But I'm getting more so that some of you guys are expecting communication from somebody. That's what I'm getting the most. You are expecting communication from somebody, and because it don't seem like nothing is happening, you're just over here like, oh my God, what the fuck? Six of Swords. Give me a minute because I have to refresh my brain right now. I went blank as hell. What does Six of Swords deal with? That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, guys. The Cups is Cancerian, Scorpio, and Pisces energy. Give me one moment. 111 on the card on the phone as I literally get ready to look up this Six of Swords. Six of Swords, life lessons. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing it to me because I was going to have to wait. Six of Swords is about, to me, it's definitely about transition. It's about change taking place. It's also about life lessons. So I feel like right now we're supposed to be reflecting. We're supposed to be using the intellect, the intel, the information that we have received from Spirit by way of the communications and relationships that we've just recently maybe come out of or that we're moving towards. But most importantly, I feel like you're supposed to use lessons from a past event, a past situation in a new situation, even if the new situation is with an old person. I hope that made sense. So, for example, if you, and this doesn't have to be the case, I'm just giving an example out here. If you have an ex that comes back into your life, but you've learned some things from that ex the last time you guys were together, or you learned something during the time that you and this ex were in separation. Now, when you guys come back together, there's supposed to be something that's new about the connection. And I feel like it is application of the life lessons. Like, okay, so maybe the last time y'all learned that you guys don't work well. I don't know. I'm just throwing something out here. You don't work well under pressure. Somebody tends to crack, or you've learned how you each like you've learned how the both of you react when you're under stress. So now, whereas you used to maybe fly off the handle when this person would react the way that they do under a stressful situation, you would take it personal and get upset. Now you learn that, oh, I don't have to get upset with this person. I don't have to take it personally with them. I know how they are. When they get stressed, let's just say it has something to do with they get quiet, they don't want to eat, whatever. Okay. Or let's say it's overeating, whatever it could be. It's just an example. You recognize and you realize that this person doesn't like to eat when they're under stress. You're a person who likes cooking meals for them. You like to cook, or you see that as a sign of love or some shit, right? So, boom. Now this person is under stress. You done went in the kitchen, whipped up a delectable meal, and you know you really put your heart into it. But they like, nah, babe, I can't eat nothing right now. instead of you taking that personally and be like, what? I just sat here and cooked your favorite meal, whatever you might say. Instead of getting angry about that, now you're just like, okay, babe, it's cool. Your plate will be in the microwave, or I'll wrap it up and you can take it with you. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's just like learning from past situations and bringing it into the new situation. Sorry if I took too long with that. Spirit, give me some more information on the situation that we need to be still in at this time. So two cards just fell out. The first card to come out is the Ace of Swords and the Three of Swords. Damn. I feel like this situation definitely involved a third party situation because in this particular card, in the Three of Swords, right, you can see a connection taking place between a man and a woman, but there's somebody that's in the background spying, peeping, creeping. I feel as though there was a connection between possibly you, Cancer, or you could have even been the person who had to look on from a distance or some shit. But I don't feel like it. I feel like, hold on, y'all, I gotta get comfortable. In this Three of Swords card, I feel as if there was another person who could tell that there was a connection between you and this person. Remember, Swords is also Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy. There was another woman who was very much aware of the connection between you and your person. Okay. Okay, I'm hearing something. I'm hearing something. So with the Knight of Cups and the Six of Swords coming up, I feel like somebody is returning to you. They have learned. Ooh, wow. They've learned something. They've learned something. And they're coming back with what they've learned during this separation. And so your hard work is paying off. Remember how I was saying some of us could have been looking at this situation and we weren't really seeing what we thought we were seeing. So where it looks like something is over or something has come to an end, it actually hasn't. For some people, this person has Capricorn in a very influential place in their chart and a lot of air qualities. Okay. With this Ace of Swords coming out, guys, I feel like that apology that's coming, it's in regards to some form of clarity, some form of truth. And that definitely resonates with what I just said about someone's coming back with, like, because they've learned something. They've learned from the past connection. Wow. Who's calling me? Nobody of importance. Or did I just read that the wrong way? Give me a minute, you guys. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. When the way that the cards fell down, okay, it was like this. So I feel like I took the first card, the Ace of Swords, as if it was, since it was the first card to hit the floor, as if it was the first card. But the card that I saw first was the Three of Swords. So basically, I'm feeling like what I'm saying that for is I feel like the Ace of Swords is my second card. So it still doesn't take away at all from from this message that I just gave about this person who, learning from that third party situation. I also feel like they're gonna share with you that the other person was very strategic and manipulative. Mm, mm, mm. Wow. I gotta keep looking at this card, y'all. Give me a moment. Yeah. If you look, I don't know if I can put it any closer, you guys, but that lady that's in the purple, she looks like she's significantly older than the lady on the bed. So for some of you guys, this could have been a third party situation that involved an older and a younger woman. All right. Moving on. Spirit, give us some more insight. Okay. The Empress here is revealing itself at this time. So, nothing will come of this situation. Okay. So with the Empress coming out, and I was asking Spirit to basically close this for us. I feel like this person who could be getting ready to come back to you, Cancer, they feel as if you're the Empress. They see you getting your stuff together. They see you taking control of your life. They see you also being authentic and true to yourself. And that's very attractive. That's attractive. And that's what they're coming back for. Oh my God, I'm getting another message still with this you are good enough energy. You were always good enough. Always. And I think that this person knew that too, guys. And so did that other little lady that popped up. Two cards here. Let's see what's going on. The Five of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So and Lord, more stuff is trying to reveal itself. Ten of Pentacles just showed itself as well. I'm not going to take it, but it showed itself. So basically, the vibe I'm feeling here, I feel like the Five of Pentacles is the first card I'm seeing after the Empress energy. I feel as though there was some. What's the Five of Pentacles? The Five of Swords. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. The Five of Swords. I feel like somebody was trying to seduce this dude, bruh. Somebody tried to seduce him, and they were causing conflict between the Empress. The Ace of Pentacles is usually a new connection, one where stability and commitment are, a part of it, like a house, car. I wouldn't be surprised if that's something that happened between you guys, but this Five of Swords energy was smack dab in the middle of the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm feeling this vibe that the Empress was offered this Ace of Pentacles energy. So that's a commitment. That's stability. That could be the fact that somebody proposed marriage to the Empress. And then somebody popped up in the middle of that. But what I'm also seeing here is that this situation isn't over. It looked like this is my last card that I'm going to take. And then I've got the Ace of Wands right now. I just looked at the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Wands is here. This situation is really not over. It's not over. And I low key, from what I'm seeing on both of these cards, the Five of Swords and this Ace of Pentacles, I'm really feeling like even though this man is all hugging on and accepting the advances of this lady in this Five of Swords card, with this Ace of Pentacles card, like these two together, if you look at the look on this man's face, it's like he's there, but he's also not there. It's almost like he's looking and thinking almost of another person. Then in this card, I was looking at how it looks as if this man is looking in the direction of this card, is what I'm trying to say, guys. So it's making me, so the message that I'm feeling like I'm picking up from there is that there's somebody who they were seduced by intellectual means as well. Baby, it was some intellect that went into this seduction. And it made sense. It made some sense, but they're still reminiscing about this person that they gave this Ace of Pentacles to. And I also feel like they still want to offer this Ace of Pentacles to this person. And it makes sense to me with the Ace of Wands. Oh, wow. I'm getting a whole nother story with this one. And then we're back at the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's thinking about doing this. I feel like in the other connection, oh, thank you, Spirit, for giving me all these dingo messages. In the other connection where the deception took place and the strategy and the seduction took place, that situation is over and it's not going anywhere. That's also what the void of course moon is about. It's over. It's run its course, right? Even if both parties haven't acknowledged it and shit yet, somebody in this connection is reminiscing about the Empress energy. They're reminiscing about that coin that they offered. They still want her to have it. Then remember when I told y'all I felt this Ace of Wands energy? Look at this. I feel like this. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. I'm tripping out. I'm getting too many messages. In the fire, there's like silhouettes of a couple. In the actual picture, there's like this man who's come up behind his lover, embracing her. And they're both naked and in bed. And she's holding on to him. For some reason, this is giving me the Notebook energy. It's making me think about Noah and Allie. But I just feel like this person has come back to her. And then we start back off at the Hanged Man position. Ace of Wands is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. The Ace of Pentacles could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And I feel like it's Capricorn, especially since we already know that Capricorn has revealed itself in this energy. So I would not be surprised if some of us are dealing with someone who's got Capricorn in their chart. I'm going to stop clarifying that card. And I'm going to move on to what Spirit is telling us about as far as our hard work paying off. Spirit, what is Cancer working on that you're saying is paying off for her? The moon energy, and that makes some sense coming out right underneath the doggone Pisces or the Hanged Man card. That makes sense to me. What I'm feeling like is that we've had to do some purging emotionally. I feel also that we've had to do some emotional healing. There are some things that have been coming up during this time of stillness. Maybe we've been meditating more. Even if we have not, there are things that are coming to the forefront to be healed within us, to be dealt with within us, things that maybe were lying dormant. I'm hearing that we're getting real with ourselves, naked. The moon also deals with the divine feminine. Also, we're manifesting. That's what I'm getting with the moon energy. Woo-hoo. Listening to our intuition as well. Yeah, listening to our intuition. I just said that, guys. Four of Swords energy. The Four of Swords for me, as the second card coming out here, I feel like we are establishing, I feel we're establishing the balance, the fusing of our emotions and our intellect to one another. That's the feeling that I'm getting. But I also do want to talk about what the Four of Swords can deal with. I don't know why I'm hearing the word quiet, quiet, but let's get it. Give me a moment, guys. Let me go ahead and go to the notes real fast. Ah, come on now. Spirit, remind me of these Four of Swords. What else could the Four of Swords deal with? Whew, let's go. Yeah. That's beautiful. I already said it. Four of Swords could deal with meditation, guys. The Four of Swords could also deal with retreating. So, people like there's somebody who is resting, they're rejuvenating, even if it's just mentally right now, okay? Even if it's just mentally, they have retreated in their mind. I really feel like one of the other regards to the Hanged Man energy was I felt like somebody was keeping themselves from their other person. Oh my God. You guys, your divine masculine is having to get in touch with his divine feminine. And he also is having to learn that he's good enough. Wow. Thank you, Spirit, for that. I think that spirit has got him in his feelings. Spirit has got your Knight of Pentacles, still Capricorn energy for me heavily, but it could be also Taurus and Virgo. Spirit's got this person in their feelings. Wow. And Capricorn is showing up for another reader who I love to watch. Her name is Flavored Vivid. But to me, this is only confirmation for what I'm saying. A lot of you guys could really be dealing with a Capricorn. This person has got Capricorn very important in an influential place in their chart. But they're retreating. And I don't feel like they're being, guys, I'm telling you, they're not giving their all to this other connection. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're spending a lot of time to themselves or in their heads. Spirit, give me some more insight to what's going on here with the hard work is paying off. That person, I think, is also doing their work. They're doing their mental work. They're doing their emotional work, even if we cannot tell, even if it don't feel like it. Please know this, you guys. Please know this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Way too many cards. Hierophant showed itself. Whoa, 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 whoa. Judgment card showing itself right here, right now, which for me is more like a wake up call. Oh my God. What the flip? This is freaking me out. So I had a dream about 4 or 5 years ago now about me and a whole nother person, not even my recent ex, but another person, and there being like a boy child that when this person returns to me, it's like this baby like appears with him. Kind of like a toddler. This isn't a toddler on here, but still, it's representing, I feel like, an angel here. But you guys, we're connected. We're connected to this person. Ooh. Oh my God. Y'all, please forgive me while I have a whole moment. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. So I'm going to cry because this is resonating a lot with me, guys. I'm a Cancer. I'm not a Cancer. Okay, so my Mercury is in Cancer, but according to Vedic astrology, I am Cancerian. Cancer sun and moon. Tropical Leo. You guys, a lot of us have been working on manifesting, and we've been having to stay listening to our intuition more sometimes than our thoughts, at least the negative thoughts. And I feel like this is where Spirit is saying that hard work is paying off. Listening to what Spirit says versus thoughts. And I feel like they're trying to establish within us the way that we manifest, how we're going to manifest this. I'm trying not to cry. Please forgive me. I am harmonious. Have your moment. Thank you. Thank you. Because it resonates so much with me. Like I've been having to personally work on making sure that my thoughts are in alignment with what Spirit has said to me is going to occur. And it's not easy. Baby, but Spirit says that we are bound to one another. They have connected us. So there's this angel right here holding us together, as you can see, that's on literally on the bed. And then there's this angel that's blowing the trumpet. Wow. Wow. And look, remember, for those of you guys who are just kind of coming in, there was a time where I mentioned where it said that the first card that was out was nothing will come of the situation, and then the second card is your hard work is paying off. It's been seeming like nothing has been going on with this connection. Y'all, my head is hurting. Please forgive me. I gotta take this off because I'm done. I'm done. Okay. Woo! Gosh, my ears was hurting, everything. I was gonna wrap it, but I don't want to mess up the mic. Guys, guys, I'm so excited right now, guys. Whoever this message is for, you are gonna know this because Spirit has been telling you about somebody who's gonna be coming back, and there may have been absolutely no communication between you and this person. This could also be the reason that some of you guys feel like nothing is happening, nothing is going on. But the whole time, Spirit has been working, keeping you guys together. King of Pentacles, they're coming with their money, boo. They're coming with wealth and abundance, and they're going to be really, really strategic businessmen and or women for that matter, for men who could be waiting on this and who are the divine feminine. Let me hold on, guys. Give me a minute. I'm looking at this card. It's like the King of Pentacles is coming to her, like almost stepping towards her. And meanwhile, she over there hiding behind that pole or whatever. But the King of Pentacles is coming towards her. That's what Spirit told me was gonna happen. Said my king is coming. And then just before I did this reading, you guys, I have a meditation. If you guys want to see it or hear it, I'm gonna put it on my Patreon because I'm an open book most of the time, but there are still some things that sometimes are, it's like a lot for me to share. But this I feel like I'm led to share with you guys, okay? Especially the fellow Cancerians who are gonna resonate with this reading, guys. In meditation, I literally felt like my divine masculine was talking to me. And I recorded the message that was channeled. That will be up on my Patreon. For those of you who don't know about it, you'll please go and check it out. It's in a lot of my video descriptions, but I'll make sure that once this actually goes live and it's up and it's been up for a little while, that I'll put my Patreon link there. Okay. And that way, if you guys want to hear the channeled message, you can. It was so beautiful. It was so fucking sweet. Basically, it said he on his way, bringing abundance. Spirit, could you not be more dope? Listen, some of us, I gotta be real. Some of us be feeling very crazy with the messages that we're getting, especially because, of course, it seems like absolutely nothing is happening in this connection. It seems like nothing is going to happen, at least not in our favor, right? Meanwhile, we've been our attention elsewhere. A lot of us are really, really, I feel I wanted to say hell-bent on creating a firm foundation for ourselves. Many of us are, looking for stable work. Some of us are entrepreneurs, but we're really focusing on our money. Okay. We have this new zest to get our finances in order. And to a degree, we're doing that. But our masculine or however this resonates for you, this person, that's who our abundance and wealth is somehow attached to as well. Hence the reason that they must come. Because we've been doing our part. That's what I feel like Spirit is telling us. Let me keep it moving. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God. This is abundance. This is the card of abundance. Not only is this abundance, though, guys, this is patterns changing. This is like the wheel turning in our favor here. Y'all, y'all. It's like us doing this spiritual work, us doing the inner work for ourselves. That's what's causing the damn wheel to turn. This is so exciting. And when they do their work, okay, it's all about oh my God, this is amazing. The next card that had come out was the Five of Cups. Like somebody is sorrowful, honey. Somebody could really be experiencing some sadness if they're not super sorrowful. They're experiencing sadness at least. And that sadness, them missing you, they're going to reach out. With the Eight of Wands as my second card, guys, I would not be surprised if some of you guys get ready to receive communal multiplication after a period of basically the situation being in a coffin, nail shut, dead. 7 cards. clarifying this right. 7 cards clarifying this right now. This is a spiritual matter, which is the reason why we couldn't work on this. We couldn't treat this relationship just like any other relationship that we ever had. I don't even think we could shake this one just like any other relationship we've ever had. Some of us have different placements, okay, in our charts where we could have been able to get over old boy or old girl in months or a year's time at least. And for others of us, it's been drawn out. For some people, it's been 5 years, 8, 7, 3, 4. Moving on, guys. 7 can also be, ooh, I almost forgot. The Wheel of Fortune is about completions. So a cycle has ended. And what I feel like has ended is no communication, no union, like no connection whatsoever. That's what's over. And I feel like Spirit is saying, do not give up. I don't know who this is for. I will speak to myself though. Don't give up. Don't give up right now. Be still. Be still. Be still. If this is resonating with you, please, guys, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Moving on to the 5. Ooh. Before I was about to go on, I looked at the bottom of the deck. I see the 3 of Wands. This is somebody returning finally. This is like on this card, this is a soldier returning probably from some type of deployment, right? Or some type of trip. And she's so freaking happy to see him, girl. Got the leg all up, like, oh, baby. Oh, I missed you so much. Like, finally, you're home. This could even be a message of somebody returning. I'm going to go ahead and put that out here as the 8th card. Wouldn't be surprised if we're together or hearing something from somebody in August. I've been hearing that a lot. This is about the conflict card that I'm pulling now, the 7 of Wands. Clarifying the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is conflict. It could be arguments, heated discussions. It could be litigation, people hearing out other sides of, a story, and it could be gossip and slander. Spirit, bring back to my memory what this 7 of Wands could deal with, please. I don't know why, but I'm literally hearing that when communication kind of comes in, it could be reflective, like you guys could be talking about what happened. Moving on. Let's get this. Ooh, ooh. I gotta go back to the Ace of Swords. I gotta go back to the Ace of Swords. Hi, Yvonne. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. I don't know if you're still here. Guys, I don't know. For those who were here, the Ace of Swords came out. I talked about clarity and um them understanding now why certain things had to happen with the 6 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. It made me think about the fact that, with the lessons that we learned during the separation and all this kind of stuff, now we know how to deal with something now. Someone was clear on the fact they want to be with you now. Okay, let me tell y'all what else the Ace of Swords got to do with. Let me just read it from my notes. Give me a moment. Ace of Swords is a fresh start, clarity, a sudden opportunity, speaking truth. So somebody's coming back with their truth. I think I had gotten a little too excited. I was looking at the reverse meaning of the Ace of Swords, and that deals with childbirth and pregnancy. And for some of you guys, because I definitely feel like this could be a divine feminine and divine masculine union, I said in the general 2020 forecast prep video that when a lot of us got back with our person, we were going to have children. Let's keep it pushing. 7 of Wands is what we're looking for. Stay focused today. This is so exciting. So freaking exciting. Y'all definitely gonna be having passionate sex though, because the Ace of Wands definitely showed itself. It definitely showed itself earlier. That's sex. That's somebody wanting you and wanting you bad. That's y'all wanting each other bad sexually. Keep it pushing, Jude. Seven of Wands. Okay. So the Seven of Wands could deal with being guarded, being defensive. Okay. It could have something to do with the fact that either there's internal conflict that's going on, or this could be other conflicts surrounding the connection. But I don't think that's the case. We have moved into the general tarot, guys. Okay. So these are the different, this is now the messages moving into what was really going on and what's, I feel like, about to happen. I feel like this Five of Wands was the past energy here. That's what I'm feeling. The Five of Wands past energy. There was a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing in this connection at one time. Yvonne Fleming says, I can't wait. Yvonne also says, receive my communication today, but it was strange. Okay. I'm happy, Yvonne. I'm happy. And what do you mean by it was strange? What was strange about it? I want to know. Spirit, give me some more clarity on this. Five of Wands here. So from what I'm seeing from just the basic cards that came out, the Five of Wands, followed by the Nine of Wands and the Strength card coming out of the tarot, there was conflict, there was litigations, there was arguing, heated discussions, slander, all that kind of stuff. And there basically these were obstacles and challenges in this connection that pretty much could have led to you guys breaking up and separating, but possibly there being an open door to come back in the future. The Nine of Wands can also definitely deal with challenges and hardships and obstacles, adversity, honey. It's just so many obstacles. Like if it's not one thing, it's something else. That was some of the energy that was there, okay? This is what was influencing the conflict. But somebody, if it's not both parties, which I feel like it could be both parties, were being valiant anyway through the whole thing. It's like you guys were trying, to stand in the face of adversity, even if you don't feel like at the time you succeeded. Okay. The last and final card that came out is the Strength card. And this talks about overcoming obstacles, overcoming adversities. So basically, whatever this nine, which was, it was gossip, slander, other people's opinions, possibly litigation, court issues, all types of stuff. But it was a whole bunch. It could have also been people having opinions on who you and your person should be with. But everybody has something to say. With the Strength card, which is the Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Strength is Leo and Virgo energy for me. So again, Virgo showing up again. It already showed up as the overall energy. You are good enough. Wow. I don't know why, but I definitely feel, yeah, I feel like that's what the person is going to come back saying. They're going to be like, you are good enough and you were always good enough. In the meditation message that I got just before this, I'm going to say this part and then I'm not going to say anything anymore about that. If you guys are interested in watching it, you will be able to see that via Patreon. You do have to become a patron of mine in order to see it. But yeah, yeah, do that. If you'd like to hear the rest of the meditation message that was channeled from the divine masculine, okay? In that, it said, one of the things that he basically alluded to is that I'm good enough, that I'm good enough. I'm a queen who deserves good things. That's the way my divine masculine spoke to me. But I feel like this channeling wasn't just for me. I never feel like any of the messages are just for me. Period. Moving on. Spirit, thank you. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Amazing. Five of Wands energy, please help us to clarify that. We got the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is following. Okay, so somebody was guarded after all this conflict. They felt the need to walk away in search of, self fulfillment, wish fulfillment. maybe even self-love. Somebody was guarded in this connection because there was so much arguing. And I even feel like what I'm feeling too for this five of wands, that this argument, it wasn't like, I feel like this could have been between you two as well. Even though a lot of other people was all up in y'all business, I feel like this person really walked away more so because of you, not necessarily the other people involved, even though the other people helped. They walked away because I feel like, because this is resonating first with me too. I feel like at the time, the things that you were trying to share with this person, that was possibly truthful and in your passion, it was viewed as just you're trying to argue with me, as negativity. So they were guarded against you anyways. Yvonne says he didn't acknowledge where we left off. He made it seem as if he had a message for me from someone else, but I know he doesn't know how to approach me. Yvonne Fleming says, yes, it was lots of conflict and arguing. Wow. You know what? What you're describing to me, Yvonne, it sounds like that page of Wands energy that came out in the pre-shuffle. That's kind of like a little bit of immature communication, And the beautiful thing is trust your intuition because it's right. Trust it. I feel like this is what that your hard work is paying off card is about. Um, there was another card that I was seeing as well earlier that had the moon on there, like big and bright. And I was saying that I felt like a lot of us were trusting our intuition more. And that's where we were, having this whole hard work paying off thing. But I'm just saying all that to say is that I think you were picking up on the fact that he couldn't be direct. And that's a little immaturity, but it's cool. It's like a baby step. It's a baby step. Moving on, moving on. Somebody was guarded before against you trying to give them messages really because you cared about them. You know what I'm saying? And they left the connection. They walked away from the connection, maybe thinking there was something better out there, or even if they were just looking to go and be by themselves and to heal and to focus on themselves more, just deal with me. Like, let me just deal with me, right? Because I'm not ready for this. They left the connection. They could have abandoned you guys, or we could have felt like we were being abandoned. But the truth is immediately after that, they went into hermit mode. They went into hermit mode. Cups energy, Cancerian, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Seven of Wands is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So they could have these signs somewhere in their chart. The Hermit is Virgo. So I feel like they went on a spiritual journey. They went into the dark night of the soul. And I feel like we wound up like walking one right behind the other person. Like when this person left, it was like a catalyst for us in our own awakening, right? And so, oh, I'm hearing spiritual warfare with the five of wands as well. Spiritual battle. Both of us went into spiritual battle. Not to say that there was, like, to me, that's what the arguing was for in the first place, too. It was spiritual. Remember, the judgment card showed us, baby, that we are connected. This is something that is truly divine. On this card, this is the judgment card. All those beautiful cords that's wrapping around even both of our bodies, tying us, binding us to one another. And it even goes all around the room. If you can see that ribbon all the way around the room, and then you've got the angel blowing the trumpet, and it's a rose. Like, guys, I feel like they're going to recognize this. They're going to recognize the love, the passion, the beauty, even of the connection. Woo, baby. But they did experience the dark night of the soul. I think we both experienced a dark night of the soul. Spirit, give us some more insight on this five of wands energy. Let's make this like the closeout energy of this five of wands. So the first card I saw in reverse, nine of swords. So I feel like Going into this hermit period, going into this period of solitude and being by themselves, it removed this level of anxiety from them. It removed anxiety, it removed overactive thoughts. They couldn't sleep at night. And I feel like it was a war going on within them. King of Wands energy in reverse showed itself as well. I feel like this person may have really said some pretty mean things, some harsh things. Even though there was a lot of passion here. In times past, this person could have either had the energy of being a womanizer or a player, maybe, but or they had options. They could have, slept with a lot of women. Just put it like that. They could have been intimate with a whole lot of women in their past. Whew, Lord. Passion. They knew how to touch you. You guys were sexually definitely into one another. But I feel as if this person wasn't very confident in him. He wasn't as confident in himself as he may have let him. Like for me, and I don't know, you guys may resonate with this. Like I used to compliment this one person that I'm talking about from my past. I used to compliment him all the time. I used to tell him how amazing he was. He was so attractive to me. The King of Wands is attractive, okay? And not just always to you, to even other women. But even if the King of Wands is just attractive in your mother freaking eyes, that's all that ever mattered, right? This person was extremely attractive to you, both physically and even in other ways. But I don't feel like they felt that. I don't feel like they really believe that about themselves. And that in and of itself could have been a source of conflict for you guys. Moving on. The Nine of Cups is revealing itself right now. This person had to go and experience some self love. They had to go and focus on themselves. And so did we. So did we. Spirit, let's end this, please. This energy of the Five of Wands, let's end it. All right. Oh, God. It showed up. Four of Wands, it tried to reverse itself. But I think that's what's supposed to happen. It started off in the upright. So to me, that was like there was a home that was built or started off, but then it ended. I think somebody had to leave the house. The Six of Pentacles now, kind of probably because there was no cooperation. The love and affection factor was, wow. It kind of, basically the lack, I feel like, of love and affection. Ooh, not even the lack. Hold on. Spirit is telling me it wasn't the lack. It wasn't the lack. Somebody in this connection is a very strong lover, could also have Libra in their chart. And by lover, I don't mean like necessarily sexually, even though this person could have a healthy sexual appetite. I mean like they're very compassionate, very, very giving, very generous and affectionate. This person wasn't ready for that. They couldn't handle it yet. I don't know if they'd ever really experienced this type of love and affection for real from someone before. Wow. And that's why the connection ended. But right now, they're thinking about that. They're thinking about you, Cancer. They're reminiscing on what it was like to be with you. Wow. Woo! Mm-mm-mm. Moving on. I'm going to drop that one down there, Spirit. Help us with this Nine of Wands energy. God, guys, I hate that I talk so much. This video is already an hour and something long. Queen of Wands. So I feel like the person who's been standing so strong in the face of adversity, Queen of Wands energy. Queen of Wands is about taking control of your life. It's about being confident. Also, the Emperor. This is a person that also takes control, honey. To me, I don't know why, but I'm feeling like it's representing the divine masculine and the divine feminine right now. You guys have both taken control of your lives. The Emperor energy could be Aries or Taurus energy to me. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But the Emperor doesn't. It doesn't have to be either of those signs, guys. Remember, this is a Cancerian reading. Basically, all Spirit is saying is that you guys have. You're learning to have confidence. If you haven't already taken it, if you haven't already begun to operate in it, you should with the Queen of Wands energy. But I think you have. I think you have. This is what that breakup and that separation was for. It was so that you could get more confident. And I feel like this is about our gifts here. With the Wands energy, this is about life purpose. Okay. So you had to get strong in your gifts as the Queen of Wands, intuitive, confident, had to let your light shine beautifully. Some of you guys may have done that. You could also have Leo in your chart. With the Emperor energy, this is to me for the divine masculines. They had to get their sexy back, I feel. They had to regain confidence in their abilities to take control of their own life first. They've done that. And the Nine of Cups coming out. I don't know why I thought it was already out. What the hell did I see last time? I don't know what the hell I saw last time. But the Nine of Cups is out. That's about self love. This is also about wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups as well. That is also about the ending. So to me, we're talking about the Nine of Wands here, which can also deal with delay and suspension sometimes and opposition, right? So now we've got the Nine of Cups talking about abundance and wish fulfillment. So now what's coming to an end is obstacles and adversities. That's what's coming to an end. And I even feel like what's coming to an end is them being to themselves and you being to yourself. Spirit, one more card to bring this to a close. This is the Eight of Swords here. This ain't my closing. I can tell you that. The Eight of Swords. That was about feeling stuck, maybe paralyzed, even like someone didn't know what moves to make mentally. They felt like they didn't know what to do. And I feel as if that's what influenced them to go and do the whole Nine of Cups, the self love, the self care. Somebody was experiencing possibly emotional abuse as well. Spirit, give me. This is the person. The Two of Swords. I feel like this person could have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra in their chart, and Pisces or Cancer or Scorpio. They had to make a choice. And I feel like now this card originally started off upright and then it reversed by the time I had to pick it up. So I will read both understandings. In the upright position, the Two of Swords has to deal with indecision, also doubt. Okay, feeling like maybe you don't actually know what to do, so you don't do anything. You are still. But with the card coming out in the reverse, I feel as though it can indicate the fact that okay, we're all clear now. We know what we want to do. We know what decision we need to make. We've made up our mind about something. The Two of Swords can deal with not having a made up mind in the upright, but now in the reverse, I feel like someone's made up their mind. Look at this shit. The Star card. This is the Aquarius, but not only that, this is definitely that wish fulfillment. A miracle has happened, an answered prayer. I'm going to put that down right there. That's the ending for the clarifying of the Nine of Wands. Spirit, give me something good about this Strength card. What is the energy surrounding it? Okay, this one tried to come out, but got put back in. Let me look at it real quick. Seven of Swords. So deception. And I feel like I feel like it's the deception that stuff was over. It was the non-communication, the not being able to understand each other, the deception that, oh, we don't get each other. He doesn't understand me. She doesn't understand me. That is what has been overcome. Shit. Also, sneakiness in other people. Hierophant card coming out. Hierophant energy. The Hierophant definitely is the marriage and commitment card for me. What else can the Seven of Swords deal with? Spirit, give me some words to clarify what this particular Seven of Swords surrounding this strength energy is dealing with for the Cancers at this time, please, and thank you. I'm hearing the phrase not focused. Somebody wasn't focused on the connection, wasn't focused on the marriage. Attention was elsewhere. Putting effort, especially mentally, in other places and causing there to be like this wedge in the marriage, which only led to deceptive thoughts. I'm also hearing that somebody is definitely trying to be strategic about coming back into somebody's life, possibly about asking for someone to marry them. Someone could really be thinking about whether or not they want this. But with the strength card, and this is clarifying the strength, I think it's a yes. This card that just came up in the reverse is the Nine of Pentacles. So let's see, because I can't recall right now what the Nine of Pentacles deals with. So let's go straight to this, honey. Let's go straight to the Pentacles. What is the Nine of Pentacles? Mm. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna tell y'all all the meanings, but I'm gonna tell you the one that stands out to me for all the rest of this energy in here. Here we go. Moving on. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse can deal with bad faith. Someone was being dishonest or being specifically dishonest with money. It can deal with deception or an unfinished project. Unfinished project is what I think is going on here. It's not over. Fudge, it's not over. Spirit, give me one more. Woo! Tower is showing up here. The tower is showing up here. Remember, the strength card is talking about things that we had to overcome, right? So I feel like this is also saying that we had to overcome deception in the connection. We had to overcome lies and this was lies that we both fabricated in our heads and in our hearts, um and that we placed into the connection, as well as the fact that, yeah, other people only fed those things. Other people only helped to make that grow. There were already seeds of something maybe being too good to be true within each of us. Moving on. The tower card showing up here, I don't know. I just really feel like something is getting ready to happen. Or that it was in the past that something deceptive happened that caused a tower moment. Woo. I feel like somebody with that Seven of Swords energy was always planning to lead a relationship. That's what happened, because I know that's what happened to me. That's literally what happened to me with this ex of mine. Not the most recent ex, but the first ex before the most recent ex. He just left the marriage, abandoned the marriage, jumped ship, and was like, I'm out of here. Haven't heard from this person in over 4 years. Double energy here. Capricorn energy here. More Capricorn stuff, guys. More Capricorn. I feel like, of course, deception is what caused the tower moment. Deception is what caused the tower moment. Spirit, show us the more. Now there's a new beginning. I said that at the beginning of this reading, you guys. Truth is coming out. Balance is about to be restored here. Somebody could have Libra in their chart. The Fool could be Aries, Sagittarius to me. Aries or Sagittarius energy. But this is basically talking about a leap of faith. And truth is what's bringing it. This is more air energy. This is more clarity that's coming out. So because this person has gotten the clarity that they needed, or they're about to, they're going to take a leap of faith and offer a new beginning. I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles at this time at the bottom of the deck. And I just kind of feel like normally that would deal with things like multitasking. But for some reason, the song that I heard was It's Just Me and You by Cassie. Me and you. Now, I've been waiting. That's the vibe I'm feeling like from this Two of Pentacles. Now, I'm going to stop clarifying the Strength card right there. The next two cards that came out, guys, were, and this is from the Romance Angels deck, and then I'm going to wrap up the reading. The cards were finances and career, and it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So when I clarified, I wasn't even trying to clarify that card. At the beginning of the reading, this card flew out of the deck. It was the Queen of Pentacles. And remember, Cancer, I've been saying that a lot of us are more focused right now on our finances, whether it's we're working really hard, no matter what position you have, whether you're working for yourself or you're working at a company, your focus right now is on creating stability and security for yourself. So that's the whole finances and career are affecting your love life right now. For some of us, we may not be in the best financial position, okay? We are gathering at this point. Like, we're taking the steps to gather funds unto ourselves. Okay. The next card that came out is Forgiving and Learning. And it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Guys, before I move on to that, the Queen of Pentacles is the divine counterpart to the King of Pentacles. And I don't know if you guys were here or you remember, but the King of Pentacles came out in this reading already. And I can't remember which card it was clarifying. Who was it clarifying, girl? What card did it clarify? The King of Pentacles. Anyway, I'm not going to look for it, but the King of Pentacles came out. Okay, so that is the divine counterpart to the Queen of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is who this abundance for us is attached to. Okay, so to have the Queen of Pentacles fly out of the deck earlier on, even before the King of Pentacles came out, to me, it's just solidifying the fact that by the time we get back together, you guys, our money is gonna be looking real right. Okay. We're going to be really great when it comes to making fiscal decisions, I feel, and business decisions. Congratulations. And now to the Forgiving and Learning card. Healing, I mean, as we release and heal the past, then you experience more love in the present moment. This is what I feel like a lot of us have been working on, energetically speaking. That's why the moon, when the moon card came out, clarifying that your hard work is paying off, and the what was it? The Four of Swords card. That was that meditation and all that kind of stuff. And I was talking about manifestation. Here's the King of Pentacles. This what is clarifying the hard work paying off. I was saying that because of our hard work that we've been doing, the things that were coming up, emotionally that was hurting us, that had hurt us in the past, old emotional wounding and triggers. Those things are what have been coming up in these past few months, if you ask me, to be cleared so that we can let them go, because this is coming back around again, honey. And this time we're going to get it right. That has been your reading, Cancer. I pray that something resonated with you guys. Please understand this was for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. It doesn't matter where Cancer is in your chart. This is going to resonate with you in some way. You guys, I also feel like when you guys come back together, you guys are going to have a lot of different projects going on with the Two of Pentacles coming in. Like y'all gonna have y'all hand in like different business ventures that are going to prove to be lucrative for you. All right, Cancer, this has been your reading. I love you. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. And also, if you are new to the channel and you love the way that I read, or you just like my energy, please be sure to subscribe, you guys. Okay. Thank you so much. It has been real. This is the Pretty Coach Oracle signing off. Bye, you guys. Well, I thought I was leaving. So since I'm not, I'm going to remind you guys, I'm going to put that channeled message from the Divine Masculine up on my Patreon. So if you want to see that, be sure that you become a patron. Bye. All right, I did it this time.